Hi, today I am going to be showing you how to submit a 3D design request to the library so we can print it for you on our 3D printer. So there are two ways that you may decide to make something for the 3D printer. One is that you create it yourself, and the other is that you download it from the internet. Let's start with talking about how you make it yourself. So if you're going to be doing 3D design yourself, you'll probably use an app like Tinkercad. Once you get into Tinkercad, you'll sign in with Google, you'll create your design, and you can see that's what I have here. Before we submit, let's talk about a couple things. One, you're going to make sure that your 3D print job sits perfectly on the build plate. If your design goes beneath the build plate, it won't print. If your design is floating in the air, it won't print. Even if you have an extra something floating in outer space, that's going to cause you trouble later on. So make sure, you can see I have this ball here. If I were to have it be in outer space, that's gonna have a hard time 3D printing. 3D printing is layering thin layers of melted plastic over and over again. They need that build plate for support. So for example, in this design, the ball will not print because it is floating in outer space. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Now, if my design is ready to print, I'm gonna check a couple things. First step, at the top, you'll see mine is called my name. If you need to rename your file, just tap on it and change it so that it is your file name. We want your name on your file so that we know whose is whose when I am slicing things and getting them ready for the printer. Once I've checked that, my design is flat on the build plate, I'm gonna go to the right and hit the button that says export. When I choose export, it's gonna ask me what kind of file. I'm going to choose STL. That's the kind that works with our 3D printer. You'll see that is saving, and we're going to choose Save to Files. And we're going to click on my iPad, and then in the top right-hand corner, we're gonna choose Save. Okay? I've already done this once, so we'll just replace it. Okay, so you've done the hard part of saving your file to your iPad. Step 2 is turning that file into the library so we can print it for you. In order to turn your file into the library, you're going to go to the library website, lps53.org/LMS. Okay, you'll tap Library, and then you're going to tap Tech at the very bottom. Now, you'll see here, on the left-hand side, there's a section called 3D printing. I'm gonna tap that, and here's our 3D printing page. You'll see in green letters, we have two different places for you to fill out the form that you're going to need in order to 3D print. If you have other questions about our policies or procedures, you can read those below. It is important that we are printing things that are school appropriate and that you have permission to print. If that's not the case, please know that we will deny your print jobs. So I'm ready to fill out the form. I'm going to click on the link. It's a very simple form. We're asking for your name. We're asking you if your job is for a class project or if it's personal. We'll print it both ways, but we do give priority to class projects. Today's print is just for fun, so I'll click personal. If it's for a class, we'd like for you to tell us which class and who your teacher is. If you're getting your file from somewhere else, like you've downloaded it from Thingiverse, please put a link to the original file so that we can go back and make sure that you have the correct permissions in order to download it. From time to time, there are file designs that really need to be a specific size in order to work with something else. For example, we had a student download a mouthpiece for their band instrument. If that's the case, and we had resized that object, it wouldn't have worked for him. So if you have special sizing restrictions, please let us know that. Most people are fine with whatever, and so you can leave that blank. Now we're ready to attach our file. So I'll click Add File. Now I'm going to browse and go look for my file. I know I'm gonna say Choose File because I've saved it to my iPad. Here it is. It says meganbright.stl. So I will click that. It will upload. I can tell that it uploaded successfully because I see that red, green, and yellow cube, and notice on my file that it says STL. If you upload a file type besides STL, it will not work in the 3D printer. So I'm all finished. I will click Submit. Now, this is not an instant process. When you turn your file into us, it still takes someone in the library to put that file into our slicing system, which gets it ready for the 3D printer. And then it has to wait in line behind the other students who have submitted ahead of you. So don't expect that your item will begin printing immediately. Sometimes we operate on a backup of several weeks. But as soon as your job is complete, we will get an email to you and we'll let you know that you can pick up your job in the library. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.